Hey, America, how you doing? Sometimes I like to act like that guy. Because in America, we got we got a couple of traditions that kind of laid the groundwork for American popular culture. And some's kind of ugly, I'd say. Real ugly, like Jim Crow. Blackface minstrelsy, and that ain't good. That's degrading. Jim Crow's so degrading, in fact, they call segregation, which was like one of the most brutal times in human history, Jim Crow era segregation. And in fact, the new Jim Crow, mass incarceration, results of the policies of war on drugs and police brutality, call that the new Jim Crow. So I'm the new JC to combat the new Jim Crow, but I ain't gonna be like a blackface minstrel. So there's this other thing called Mike Fink, right? And he was larger than life, kind of like me, but he talked like this. And he wrestled alligators, and he'd wake up, he'd have himself like 10 barrels of whiskey for breakfast, and he was the son of a hurricane, and all kinds of stuff like that. So I realized I wouldn't like modeling myself after Mike Fink or anybody. I realized I got something in common with Mike Fink. And that ain't degrading on anybody. So I might as well celebrate that while I'm trying to combat the new Jim Crow a little bit. That way I don't know, it's just an exploration. Everything I do, I play with different forms. Because there's a lot of ways to say the same damn thing that if it's true and ain't nobody listening. And that's kind of situation I find myself in all the time. Lots of people ain't listening to the truth. They just finding reasons to hate on everything. Well, that just about sums up parts of human nature that's ugly. And, well, you got to deal with it, right? So I was listening to Meek Mill today. I was listening to some Kanye West and Jay-Z. And they inspire me, all of them. And Meek Mill's from Philadelphia, right down the road. And I was looking for something. Can't explain why I broke through somewhat of a creative block I've been having on a certain thing I need to write about. Because I'm writing a fiction that's supposed to have some like deeper kind of truth, what you can't say in facts. Like about the inner workings of the human being. You can't just be a journalist and be like, oh, so-and-so, this happened on this day and that happened on that day. Well, that ain't like the kind of shit that I'm reporting on. I ain't no damn journalist. I'm reporting on the inner workings of the human inner life. In a way, maybe. Or maybe I ain't. Maybe I'm just trying to sell books and win a girl's heart. Maybe I'm not. I'm doing it all. I don't know. That's up to you to decide whatever you got in your head about me. I know who I am. And whatever you got in your head about who I am is just fine and dandy with me as long as you don't get in my way. The problem is sometimes people get this idea in their head and it inspires them to really, I don't know, chafe my ass. Whether it's a doctor or a preacher or whatever, you might get something in your head because you're a scientist about me. Or you might get something in your head because you're a mental health professional about me. And you might then be in a position to get in the way of me getting Adderall. Or you might be religious and you might get some kind of thing in your head about me that isn't me. And you might get in my way because you think I'm the devil. Well, think what you want, but don't get the fuck in my way. Because everything I'm trying to do is about love and it's good. In the end, it's going to be good. You don't got to take my word for it. Why don't you just let me fail if you think I'm doing things so bad? I ain't going to hurt nobody if I fail. That's just one other failed son of a bitch. If we keep on trying to get in my way, we going to butt heads. And you don't want to butt heads with this son of a bitch right here. Because I do not back down from a fight. And I'm one tough son of a bitch. Sometimes I fall back, but I do not give up and I do not back down. And I'm going for the new Jim Crow, which is a racial caste system in America. Makes us look like apartheid South Africa or got a bunch of goddamn Nazi Germany motherfuckers. I ain't going to let my country go down in history as one of them fucks the way we did twice before, and we already is kind of looking bad. So I suggest if you want, if you give a fuck about America, you kind of just get in line or do what I say, or just keep it to yourself. Because we gonna look real bad. We gonna do a whole lot of bad. We gonna look like some kind of evil empire or something. We keep it up. Just ask a black American. It ain't looking too pretty these days. And if you could put us on a list with apartheid South Africa, Jim Crow segregation in America, slavery in America, Nazi Germany, and Mussolini's Italy, we ain't doing too good, and on paper we could go on that damn list. Wake the fuck up. This come from Calamity Chris. Anyways, I wanted to say something, put it on YouTube. Because on the YouTube, I know it's going to be available. And people can reach it or whatever. I've been trying to do a whole lot of stuff because I'm an artist. I write books, but I got to try and understand characters. Had to understand this character what killed himself, but he was a $50 billion billionaire. Didn't understand why that motherfucker killed himself, because he could say like, oh, I got cancer, let me buy a new body. Hire somebody to download my consciousness, put it in a new body. That's the kind of thing I'd be like if I had $50 billion, and I'd be solving a whole lot of problems. I wouldn't kill myself. I wouldn't kill myself anyway. There's a lot to do. Too much so that I figured I can't really understand this character. I'm going to focus on another character who has a kid with him, but she's a prostitute, so it's a long story. But in order to understand that I had to do it the way I'm going to do it, I needed to stay up for a couple of days straight and get a little bit delirious. That's the way it works. At least if you're me and you're an artist. Sorry if you don't like that. If you don't like that, then go bother somebody else. Anyways, I was also listening to some music and I was getting inspired. And I can't explain how or what, but I broke through my block. Thank you, Meek Mill. Thank you, Kanye West. Thank you, Jay-Z. And thank you, now don't think white Americans right now, ain't no offense. I ain't trying to rain on your parade. Anywho, I realized, because I was trying to understand this suicide thing, and I can't. If there's people out there that gonna kill themselves, I want you to know, you gonna piss me off if you kill yourself. So my address is 1003 Kings Road in Oxford, Pennsylvania. That's zip code 19363. If y'all's really gonna kill yourself, you fixed on it, you just come right on over to my house, because I'm gonna be real pissed, because you got something to teach me. And you ain't not giving me no damn shot. You just gonna check you out without giving Chris Evans a benefit of learning from you. I'm gonna be real pissed. I'll be like, you never even gave me a damn shot to learn from you. I ain't gonna never tell nobody what to do. I ain't one of them assholes. And I ain't gonna help you. I hate when people say, I'm gonna help you. I ain't gonna help you. You gonna help me. I wanna learn from you. So you come right on over to my house. You knock on the damn door and you say, hey man, I heard you was looking for people who was going to kill themselves because you ain't learned from them yet and you thought it wasn't fair to you. So I'm right here. I'm pretty much set on it. But I figured like one of the last things I'd do is teach you, what do you want to know? And I'd let you in and we spend time together. And then once I learned a little bit from you, I'd tell you, well, I don't want to keep you as my prisoner, but you did teach me X, Y, and Z. And I'm forever in your debt for that. And we always going to be friends. Now, if you still fixed on killing yourself, don't be a goddamn fool. Because there's a lot of people out there is what could learn from you. And you got something to teach. And I'd be still pissed at you if you didn't go out here and you start teaching people. And I still got a lot to learn from you. So we friends now. I'm going to give you my phone number. You can come over anytime. We can shoot the shit. And I'll still learn from you. But if I could leave you one thing, I'd say don't fucking shit on the world by leaving. You ain't done yet. There's a lot we need to do. I'll be pissed at you still. You give up on me because now you're part of my team. And my team don't quit. I love Fortune Pain, it don't quit. So don't you go quitting on me. You on my team. That's what I'd say to you. But you ain't giving no damn shot. if you go kill yourself. So again, you gonna kill yourself? 1003 Kingsborough Road, Knoxville, Pennsylvania. You come right over. You knock on my door. I'm gonna take from you what I need to take from you. And then I'm gonna put you on my team, and my team don't quit. And then maybe the world will be lucky enough to have you.